Nah! What's up everyone? Today I have some pretty cool things to show you. I have an idea for the PR routine that I will be doing this nationals. And I also want to show you some of my 1/3 routine on floor. Floor has been going really well this week. I've really worked a lot on my form, on my feet together and my landings, and it just feels way more consistent than a few weeks ago. I haven't done half routines yet because I still want to keep the focus on the passes themselves and really make those clean before I go further. So now I'm doing 1/3, so that means 2 passes, then rest a little bit, blah 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 blah, do it again, whatever, and then just go from there, another 2 passes, and then the last 2 passes. So the first part is a Arabian double pike, and then a full punch 2.5. That's my first 1/3. The second part is 1.5 twist backwards punch, double twist front, and the rollout. And then the third part is the Russians 2.5 punch half and the triple twist. So yeah, I've switched the 2.5 punch half and the rollout around. Just because I feel like the 2.5 punch half, I can do that easy whenever I want. And the rollout is a little bit more tricky, especially at the end of the routine. You could actually really see that in Osijek with my competition. At the end of the routine, my coordination isn't really that good anymore. So the rollout is really tricky because you have to land on your hands and then smoothly roll out of it. And normally at the end of the routine it's just really bouncy and ugly for me. And the 2.5 is really easy at the end of the routine. You need a little bit more power, not really that much, but coordination wise it's much easier. But yeah, I was really content with how those 1/3 routines went. I feel like it's cleaner, it's more consistent, and it also looks more professional to me. That might just be because it was cleaner, but when I actually look back at the footage, I look at myself like, oh yeah, he's really confident and he can just do that routine. And it really does make a difference. You seem just much more in control, really. And the other event that I want to talk about today was P-bars. P-bars is an event that I wasn't really good at pretty much ever. I've had a lot of injuries the last year or something, so I couldn't really do P-bars as much. Not that that's really an excuse because I sucked at P-bars pretty much always. But you know, it's those little things, they add up and they just make me not able to do P-bars as much. But this week was kind of a breakthrough, really. I did the peaches again, and the first session that I did them, they were already boom to handstand, little bit bent arms, but still very stoked on that. And I also did this new element called a moi. It's from the end of the P-bars under the bar and then to the middle swing to handstands. You'll see that in the footage. And I've already done my second half completely. Not that it's that impressive, but it's something. It's the straddle thing to straddle and then to handstand, half turn, moi, swing to handstand, double pike. So I was really happy with that. And me and my coach kind of also thought about the first half. The plan was to do a Diamidov, but that thing just really wasn't consistent. It's just not my type of element. It's way too precise. But like half a year ago, I did a straddled front flip in the P-bars, and I learned that in like 1 week. So that was really good then. But then we didn't really keep training it, so it faded away a little bit. But he was like, hey, why not do that again instead of the Diamidov, because it's way more like my element. It just goes fast and up in the air, and that's just really what I like to do, like the exciting stuff. I've been working on that one training, and then I started from swing, that was pretty good, and I also did it from a front uprise and then the straddled front flip, which were also pretty good considering I haven't done those in half a year. My first half will be peach, and then the front uprise, front flip straddled, front uprise to pike position, press to handstand, under swing whatever thingy to upper arms, then the Hanma, and then comes the second part. It's a much more exciting routine than the one with the Diamidov, but I still feel like it's a safe routine, and that's very important at the stage where I'm at right now, doing my first all around again in a year. And I've also just had more fun training P-bars, and that's also very important. As you all know, the fun is the most important thing in gymnastics. But that's pretty much it for this episode. Well, that's really it for this episode. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace!